Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Charles and this is episode 14 of our uh, Let's Play series on the memory. Coming over here, you will notice we are going to have quite very soon. I think it'll only go three crates high here, and we're going to fill this pretty soon, so we are definitely going to have to load some of these up and get them down toward sell point, no matter what the price of them is. Other than that, we at the end of the last episode we topped off our greenhouses and everything, but we are in July and we have some harvesting to do today. So I will get around here to my harvester. I will choose my blue harvester. I think I did equip this with a little bit larger capacity, and it does have that fast header on it, so don't need the trailer since we're just going down the road here. We have our wheat fields that we have been waiting on for so long are ready to harvest, and also that field that I bought that I thought I was going to have to sow a crop into, and went and was a little surprised to find out it was already sown in oats. That is also ready for us to harvest today. So I will double check, but if memory serves me correctly, then now is not at all the best time um, to sell any of these crops. So we probably will be sticking them in our silo. Okay, let's unfold. And then not only do I have to harvest these fields, but I have to decide what it is that I'm going to be doing next in them. Okay. Yeah, this harvester being able to harvest at 25 kilometers an hour, that's it's going to let us breeze through this. Ah. Of course, if I don't take my time, then I do things like miss sections like I just did. Oh, and that lovely ground deformation that you all know that I love so much. Okay, get this before it drives me nuts. Okay. Always a tree in the view there in third person like this. Couple more good passes and we'll have this one. Yeah, with the increased capacity on this harvester, I should be able to get all of my wheat fields in. Now, I'll come back for that little piece. Now, whether our trailer will have room to hold all of this is another question. That is one thing that I would like to do in the future, is I'll just leave this running as we transfer over to our next field here. I skirt around that edge of the fence. Yeah, that fence is an odd thing. I went back, you know, I had kind of done a little bit of a test on this map before I had started on it, you know, just to kind of get a feel of it and everything. And this field was one that you know, I start out owning and everything, and I had on the other one, I thought I had, and I still had it in a game save here a while back. I've deleted it now, but you know, I went back and checked it, and I did delete this fence that's around here, and I was able to. So why I was able to then and can't now, that's a bit of a question. So, but even now, I have gone around it, and I have, you know, like taken away the collision on the fence and everything, and so when I walk up to it, I can walk right through it. I don't have to jump over or anything like that. But still, it stops anytime I, you know, bring a tractor or a harvester or something like that up to it. It stops me from going through it. So I'm sure that makes the people who like realism among you, that makes you happy that I can't go through the fences. But, and I admit, you know, I usually don't like to walk through objects myself, but that is why I do prefer to be able to delete the things that I don't want in my way, rather than just deleting the collision on them. Yeah, this harvester really just makes short work of these fields. We can do this so fast. I didn't even want to put this in a time lapse and to get this done. One more wheat field. Now, I did forget when we were, you know, I was going around and spraying, and I kind of knew that I would do this. When I was going around and spraying, straight ahead of us there's that small green bean field, and it is ours. And I forgot all about that, so it still is loaded down with weeds. So that might be a, you know, grab the sprayer and get after that really quick. The rest of our fields have been taken care of, and so yeah, almost 8,500 liters in there so far. So not an incredible amount of wheat, but we didn't exactly fully maximize our yield because we've done everything except for roll these fields. But rolling only adds, what, 2%, something like that. So I usually do it at the very end of the episode, but I want to, just in case most people don't actually make it to the end of the episodes, I want to go ahead and take this opportunity to remind everyone to drop a like down below, and if you like the video, comment, especially comment and subscribe if you have not already. In the last episode, I asked everybody's opinion about purchasing those fruit orchards as a way to kind of end the series when I had all of that up and going. And I don't know, maybe however many I'm going to buy, maybe I'm not sure how those things harvest. I don't know if they harvest once a season, if they if there are pallets for you to pick up, if they sell automatically. I just have no idea. Won't really know that until we buy one and get it filled with water and manure and then let it go and see what it does. So, well, this is good that these two fields are ready at the same time. If you remember, my original intention was to join these two fields together. And I was just going to prep that other field over there and save putting anything in it until this wheat was done, but not knowing at the time when I bought it that there were oats already planted in there. So, but fortunately they have both ended up ready to harvest at the same time now. So, okay, one full pass and one little sliver left to get, and we will have our wheat done. I don't know, our trailer holds something like 16,000. Oh, we may not get all this end in this one pass. Oh, well, especially if I don't line it up properly. Yeah, if you've watched much of this before, you know that I love this rear third person. I don't move it around a lot like a lot of other other creators do that use this. Okay, I think we will be able to get this into our trailer. Let's go ahead and move it down here along the road, and we'll go grab a tractor and put our trailer on it. Okay. Pipe out. Okay. Let's go see what... let's see. I think I've only got one tractor left in the yard. I think I probably left one of them. I think I left one of them hooked to the water barrel. So, yep. Yep, don't need these pallet forks, but also don't need to go through don't really need to go through taking them off. Let's see. This would be a lot easier if I would just turn around and look and see where the end of the trailer is. There we are. Okay, harvester, here we come. Oh yeah, and I forgot I'm playing with seasonal growth on this map, so I'm gonna have to look and see what I'm actually allowed uh, to replant into these fields. Oh, look at that. 17,182 liters, and ooh, impale ourselves on our forks there. Okay. And I imagine we will get very little wheat out of this field. Or wheat, oat, anyway. We will not reach the amount we got with the wheat, but it had the advantage of having a few more fields in there. You see our poplar is growing, of course a very slow growing crop, so it will grow and grow. Now eventually I may, after I harvest that once, we'll see what harvest I get off of it. I may get another, after I've harvested it, then I may get another box of poplar and stick it on the planter and go through there and fill in some of those larger gaps that I have. And make it a little bit denser of a field, since in real life you wouldn't do that, but Farming Simulator will let you do that. So oh, sorry, deer. There's a deer hiding in my crop there that I didn't see until I almost ran over it. Okay. Not sure, but this field might be just a wee bit larger than the other one, the wheat field that was next to it. They'll make a good-sized field when I've got them cultivated together. Oh. I always end up missing something somewhere. Makes such a difference being able to harvest at 25 kilometers an hour. Okay, done. Yay. Okay, so we can lift that, cut it off. Yeah, 6,300 or 6,832, only 8% of this harvester in oat. So, let's see, I'll go ahead and get out of there so we're not wasting fuel. And let's see, we are in July, so this is harvesting for, let's see, for planting I can do carrots, which I don't have a harvester for. I can do grass, which I have too much of. I can do oilseed radish, which is just a cover crop. I can do poplar, which we've already put down. Wow, and those are my choices. Okay. It looks as though we've got some time to prep our fields. Unless I want to sneak some carrots in. But then, of course, I would have to probably lease a harvester for that, which is doable. I usually don't lease a whole lot of equipment, but I am allowed to do it, so let's see, I would have to have a planter, which, do I have a planter? I think I've only got the seeder. Okay, I'll have to check on that because I, for some reason, cannot remember if I have that or not. So if I'm gonna do it, I would have to do it. I would have to do it in this month. Yeah, and then, and then we are. Yeah, I hate playing with seasons on. As you can see, I'm not used to it. Let's see, next month I can plant canola, but that, there again, slow growing crop. I'm going to have to wait, almost a year before I can harvest that again. It'll be back in July before we can harvest that. And supposedly if I did it in carrots and did that today, then we'd probably be harvesting that sometime in November. There's an awful lot of work to be done to put these fields together, because especially since there is, yep, I was going to say, especially since there are oh, and I don't have a chainsaw. Oh, yes, I do. Are there any other? So hard to see. Anyway, okay. Well, then let's get these. Let's get these up into our up under our silo and stored. This tractor might be a little underpowered for pulling this trailer. I was able to get a run up for that hill right there. I think I still have this on back. Yep, I do. Okay, a little more wheat into the silo there. That gives us, with what we've brought from our greenhouse over there, and then now this harvest. That's going to be quite a bit more. That's going to be quite a bit more wheat than what we need just for the chickens that we have, unless we increase the number of chickens exponentially. I know our enclosure over there will hold something like 460 something. I can't remember the exact number now. I don't think we're close to hitting that quite yet. Okay, the oats. I'll have to look and see when oats are ready. I am almost out of fuel in this thing. Wow. Okay. Did not realize that. Just looked down in the corner and saw that flashing. We will. Of course, here I am bringing this this harvester up this direction, which means I have to go back around the long way with this because I've got this header on. Because as we discovered, I cannot get these through that front gate. Oh. Okay. But it is good that we brought the harvester up here, because we need to, let's see, I need the menu. Can't run into the diesel tank. Diesel. Yep. Okay. Okay, now I'll worry about getting that out of the yard later. Yep, cedar. Okay, well, let's see. First of all, let me go over and grab our tractor here with a little bit more power, because I need to get our cultivator. Not only do I need the cultivator in order to join that field together, I also need it because we don't have a direct drill. So I need to cultivate it before there we are, right in the front. That's good. Okay. I guess this will help me reveal whether I've left any stumps in that field or not. In that median between the fields, anyway. Okay, let's try and make as neat of a corner as we can. Let me get on this side of the tractor a little bit. So I need to create fields. Yeah. Okay, and put it down. Okay. See if I can get a neat line on this end here as well. Okay, this is just wide enough. I'm not going to be able to get it in one pass, so okay, there we go. And I will take off create fields. And now, if I get, I don't know, if I get like over in this corner, can I hit? Oh, that's right. It's going to do the inside part first. Put it on a worker, of course. You know, you can tell that. Oh, well, that was a short run. Oh boy. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it to do that. I am going to just go ahead and run across our fields here, since we own them all. What was this? Yeah, soybeans. I forgot what was growing in this field here. We did buy that as well. Let me go ahead and grab this tractor. I am going to have another loading session on the lettuce over there. So let's see, where are you? Oh, nope, didn't get over far enough. I forgot which order these were in over here. Okay, I am going to have a loading session and get as many of those, much of that lettuce onto this trailer as I can. I think I'll go ahead and just do a jump cut to where I've got that loaded, and then we'll take it over and sell it, make a little bit more money, and then decide. We'll see where our let's see, I'm putting that too close, I think, probably. We'll see where our helper is with our cultivating. And that'll get that field ready to go, and then I will see what we want to do with it. I can't quite decide if I want to. Let's see. Nope. Wrong thing. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's this may not be pretty, so but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead, and I will be back with you when I have this loaded, I think. Okay, and we're back at the end of it, and it hasn't been all smooth sailing here for me, but we are getting these last two on, and if I can do that without pushing anything off, then we're in business. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now, if I can hook to the front of this really quick and throw some straps on there. Nothing fell off? No, that one wants to, but it did not. Let me make sure. Let me just make sure, you know, the Sunflower Cafe is where we normally have to go. So let me get down and find lettuce. It's not a great time of year for it. Yep, Sunflower Cafe, $2,910. Okay, so we know how to get there. Since this is open, I'll just go through here. And I guess I will see you more when we are closer to the Sunflower Cafe, and we'll go ahead and sell these and see how much we can increase our money by. Okay, and we're coming up on the Sunflower Cafe here. Now let's see if I can make it through the gate without either knocking the forks or any of these hanging boxes on the gate there. Made it. Still to be seen whether I can make it out in one piece. Okay. There we go, 116,425. Okay. Well, even when it's not at its peak time, lettuce. It's going to keep us going in this game, I think. So that gets us up to 149. That almost has us up to, has us within striking distance of our 180,000 we would need to buy the first of those fruit orchards. But I do have some other needs before we make it to that point as far as equipment goes. I think I am going to go ahead and, instead of taking this trailer back to the farm, where is the next place I'm going to end up needing it, I am going to go from here. I'm on my way, going by the shop anyway, so I'm going to stop off there, and I'll see you there. Okay, we are pulling into the shop. I'll try and stop short of where it's going to deposit anything we buy or lease. Let me go ahead and get in. I guess I should check the sale first. Let's see. I don't need a mixer wagon. I don't need anything to spread straw. Nope, nothing in there. Now, I need planters, since I do not have one. Boy, okay, yeah, they're a little more expensive than I gave them credit for. Yeah, I definitely can't get into these. I don't want to go down to a two-row thing. What's this? This is 6.7. That's 6. This is 9. And this one will only do seed. That one will only do seed. That one will do seed and fertilizer, but it's only 4.5 meters. Yeah, I may have to end up defaulting to this one. I do use this one in as at least as a starting planter in a lot of my things. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. Yes. Okay. Back, and back. Okay, now I'll get back in my tractor. I'm gonna take that off. Now, question is, I know I can pull this with this tractor. I can't remember if it will load seed and fertilizer hooked like this, or whether you have to put it into its, planting configuration. Okay, now if I can remember which one of these things does. That's seed, yeah. Oh, it will. Okay. Seeds. Yay. Take care of that. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if this tractor had enough weight on the front to pick this up like that. So, okay, there we are. Okay. Now this would be crazy if it worked. No, this thing is way longer than that is. I thought maybe if I can set this on the back of the trailer, but no, I'll leave the trailer here for now. Shop doesn't mind as long as I don't leave it here long term. So get it hooked back up to its transport position, and I'll get it back over to the farm, and I will see you over there, and we'll see how our cultivator's doing. Okay, we have made it back over. It looks like our helper with our cultivator has gotten this field finished. Looks nice and uniform across there now. Okay, I am going to drop that cultivator. I'm going to put this onto this tractor. Whoa. It's making that a little bit light in the front, but I'm going to choose to believe that it's going to be okay. Let's see, sorghum, sunflowers, soybean, sugar beet, cotton, green beans, canola, corn. Okay, well, that will show you how I had thought, well, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do, plant those carrots, and it'll show you how often I have planted carrots. In fact, I have not planted carrots at all since FS19. Had a couple of maps on there where we had all kinds of crops, actually, maybe as many or more than we have here in most of 25, and we had like carrots and onions and mustard and coffee, stuff like that we could plant. So haven't done carrots since then, but obviously you don't plant carrots with a regular planter. So okay, well, in that case, we can leave that right there. I'm going to have machinery left all over the place. It's okay, I need to find a place to put it anyway. My sheds were pretty much full. And of course I did take the step of buying that planter instead of leasing it or something like that. So let's see, what was I get? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna go ahead and get the sprayer here. Hope there's a little bit of spray left in it. plenty. And I'm going to go down and spray that field that I forgot about, of green beans. Get the weeds off of that before it's too late. You know, I guess if I had taken the time when I was at the store getting that planter, if I had taken the time to look down below and look at the crops that it would actually plant, I would have seen that that was not the thing that I needed. But the joys of virtual farming. But I guess I can look at it like, well, I needed a planter anyway, just so I'm not relegated to the same, crops all the time. I do have corn and sunflower headers and stuff like that, and didn't have any way to plant those. Of course, we're playing seasons, and it's not time to plant those right now. Okay. Hopefully I can miss this tree and still get the edge of the field. There we go. Oh. Seriously? Let me go. Try and get as little spray in the stream there as I can. Don't want to kill off any fish that might be in there. Oh, no. I want to go around that. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I understand trees, running along the edges of fields as like a windbreak or something like that in flat areas where you get a lot of strong, crosswinds that can blow a crop down and stuff like that. But, otherwise planting your trees right up next to your fields. Ugh. Do people really do that in real life? I mean, I guess if you have, cut down trees and ground stumps and everything in an area to actually make room for a field, then you might have the ones you didn't clear on the perimeter of it. So anyway, I am going to figure out what it is that I can do with that field down there now, since I apparently will not be planting carrots in it. It'll probably be something nice and boring, like putting the green fertilizer in it there. Planting, what is that? Why will the name of it not come to me? You know what it is. Oh well, now that's bothering me. Oilseed radish. I've got a few months to plant oilseed radish. It grows in like a month or two anyway, before, and then you can, I'll end up having to cultivate the field again. And I won't be able to plant anything until, well, next month I could plant. Well, if I just waited until next month, I could plant canola in there. And sure, it'll be another year before I can harvest it, but, we'll plant it and make sure it's all nice and fertilized. And then, weed it when it comes around, and then all we have to do is sit and wait. So, anyway, maybe I'll do that. and then I won't have to cultivate it in between again. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. I think that's where I'm going to leave it off here today. If you could go down and give the video a like if you liked it. Hit the subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment and ring the bell to be notified for when I make new videos. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.